Hi ladies, for today we're going to make chicken cacciatore. Okay, so for the ingredients, let me show you what I have already prepared. Okay, for this recipe, we're going to use chicken leg quarters. So I have here 4 pieces. But if you're going to use other chicken cuts or chicken parts, pwede rin. Okay, and then we're going to use white onion whole, and then half of a garlic head. So this is whole garlic head, so we're going to use just half of that. We also have olives. I have black and green. Kung black lang meron kayo, pwedeng black lang. I have mushroom. If you love mushroom like me, you can add more. Fresh basil leaves. And then, meron tayo dito diced tomatoes, around 800 grams. Then, we have butter and olive oil, pepper flakes, Parmesan cheese, and then, red wine. Okay, red wine. Just in case na you're allergic to wine or you don't have wine, pwede rin chicken broth na lang. So for now, we're going to talk about butter. So make sure that you're going to use real butter para mas masarap yung dish natin. So how would you know if it's butter and not just refrigerated margarine? You need to read the label. So Queensland is an example brand of a butter. We're going to use ilang tablespoons lang. So you have to remember that 1 bar or 225 grams of butter is equivalent to 1 cup. And 1 cup has 16 tablespoons. So, pag in-imagine kung hinati ko ito sa 4, so, 4, 8, 12, 16. So, isang quarter ay merong 4 tablespoons. So, for this recipe, we can just use around mga 2 tablespoons. So, kalahati siya ng 1/4. So, this is our tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Okay, so we're going to start cooking. If you're using a portable stove like mine, okay, so make sure na merong gas inside. And then, let's turn it on. Medium heat lang. And then, we have here our 2 tablespoons of butter. And then, we're going to put also our olive oil. So, why am I adding 2 fats? Bakit hindi butter lang or hindi lang olive oil? Pwede naman. But the thing is, kasi I want the flavor of the butter and then yung ng olive oil din. So, gusto kong pagsamahin silang dalawa. Minsan din, pwede rin naman butter and cooking oil. So, that's fine also because cooking oil, yung mga vegetable oil, mas mataas ang kanilang yung ano nila sa heat. So, pwede yon. And then, I want the flavor of the butter. So, pwede nyo i-combine. Okay? So, pag medyo mainit na yung fats natin, and also, of course, the pan, ilalagay na natin yung chop nating white onions. If you don't have white onions at home and you only have the red ones or yung parang purple ones, pwede rin yun. Okay? Since medyo matagal-tagal na natin siyang lulutuin. So, okay lang yun. Okay, I'm going to add the white onion. So, what's the difference between white and red onions? Sa flavor. Well, aside of course sa color, mas pungent or mas flavorful or mas matapang for me yung red onion kesa sa white. So, if you want more impact ng flavor ng onions, you may use the red one. Pero, pwede na namang white. Yan. Katulad ng ginagamit natin for now. Okay, always check your heat. Kung hindi siya namamatay, lalo na pag mga ganitong portable stove. Minsan, namamatay siya, syempre, pag nawala na ng gas yung inyong stove. Okay? And then, we also have the garlic na mince natin. You don't have to really chop it very finely kasi medyo magsisimmer naman ng matagal to together with the chicken and also with the tomato sauce. So, ayaw natin na masunog kaagad. Okay? So, you want the flavors of the onions and the garlic. Yan. Na mag-sweat din yung onions, lumbas yung aroma and yung flavor ng garlic and onions. Okay, so once your onion and your garlic and your fat, yan, nagsa-start na siyang maganyang sound and look, we may add now the chicken. Yan. So, pwedeng leg quarter, pwedeng i-chop niya siya into 2. Kung medyo nalalakihan kayo sa serving size. Okay. So, always remember na yung chicken, sobrang delikado siyang i-handle kapag raw. So, I don't suggest that you wash it. Pero, better if you buy from a seller na talagang alam yung malinis ang chicken nila. So, kasi pag nilinis o hinugasan nyo pa yung chicken sa sink nyo, kakalat pa yung bacteria. So, might as well buy from someone na alam nyo talagang okay magbenta ng manok. And then, kung maaari, luto nyo na rin kaagad. Okay, and then, we're going to add our diced tomatoes. So, ito yung mga naka-can. Canned diced tomatoes. So, hindi na kayo kailangan pang gawa ng mga magpakulo ng tomatoes and then ipipil nyo pa. So ito straight from the can. So buhos lang natin ganyan. And then you may add salt and pepper on this part. We're now going to season our chicken or dish with salt and pepper. So, kung kanina, before nyo nilagay yung chicken, pwede rin nalagyan nyo na siya ng salt and pepper to flavor. So, magandang nagsiseason tayo with salt and pepper in different layers. So, pwedeng bago ilagay yung chicken, tapos kapag nalagay na yung ibang ingredients, and then later on again, isi-season agad ulit natin sila. Para hindi biglang alat or biglang peppery in taste, but the flavors, yan, layer by layer na ilagay na natin. So, we're going to let this simmer for around 25 to 30 minutes, making sure that the chicken is cooked. And then, pwede nyo rin siyang coveran. Okay, and then, let's look at this later on. Okay, so we've been simmering the chicken for about 30 to 40 minutes. So, make sure na ni-scrape nyo din yung bottom ng dish so that to make sure na hindi nasusunog yung onions, garlic natin. Ayan. So, better also if you will use a pan that is yung thick yung material niya. Kasi pag hindi, most likely after ilang minutes pa lang, masusunog na kaagad yung ingredients. Okay, so we want to make sure that the chicken is well cooked. And now we're going to add the wine. So optional if you want red or white wine, around mga 3/4 cups. So this will give more flavor. But if you're allergic to alcohol, or if you don't like to put wine in your dish, or maybe you don't have wine at home, pwedeng chicken broth. Okay? So what's chicken broth? Yan, ang pinaka-madali talaga if you will use the chicken seasoning powder or the cubes. But yung chicken broth kasi talaga, yun yung pinakulaan for ilang hours na chicken bones. But if you don't have that, most likely wala kasi sa mga hotels yan, mga nagagawa. Prepare pa. Yan. Pwede tayo yung mabilisan. So those are the instant, the cubes or the chicken powder. Okay, but I used red wine because I want it to have the flavor of the wine. Then we're going to add the mushroom. So I'm using just canned button mushroom in slice. But you can also use yung mga fresh ones. Actually, I prefer that. Have the olives. Okay. And then, we're going to, oops, mayroong malaki. Okay. Then we're going to season this again with salt and pepper and some chili flakes if you want it a little bit spicy, and Parmesan cheese. Okay, so our dish is almost done. So you can serve this on top of pasta, or you can serve this with rice or with rustic bread. But you can also add all-purpose cream if you like, or any heavy cream or cooking cream. So this will add creaminess to your dish. Yan. So it's like having two variations already. So you may serve it without the cream, but if you like it with cream, yan, pwede rin. Yeah, so good. So again, don't forget, we season this with salt and pepper again, with pepper flakes, and with Parmesan cheese. And make sure lang na cook na yung inyong chicken before you serve it. Okay, so let's plate this.